Okay, uh, we've got the columns. Originally, we were going to have the 4 columns in here. And when we were talking about doing the sandstone caps on here, we were talking about having a 22 by 22 or 24 by 24 inch sandstone cap. Well, these columns are nowhere near that size. They're narrower, which I'd be fine with if the 4 of them were here, because there's strength in numbers, and I'm not worried about the weight down at all. I understand the beam will handle it. What I'm worried about is the deflection onto that narrow 10 by 10. I think it's 10 by 10, maybe 12 by 12 of that brick line. And that's why I'd asked when you were doing it too. I'm like, well, are you going to put rebar in there to help strengthen it? What's going to give me the support from the footer on up to the, to where we're tying in with the wooden posts. But if you get any sort of lift on this, and any sort of lift or shake, there is no deflection in those. So that's just gonna pop. It's just not beefy enough to handle it, I feel. So if you have some engineering specs that you can send that tells me that will satisfy the wind load, and I'm talking, you mentioned about tornadoes and stuff like that. I understand that. I'm not talking about tornadoes. I'm talking about, anywhere between 50 to 75 mile an hour winds that come through here sometimes. And I've seen it. I see my grill fly. That's why I had to tie it on. Our grill ended up over there. And that's why we had to tie it down. And that's the whole reason for this wall now. So that being said, that's my biggest concern is the wind lift. You talk it over. I just want to make sure it's documented that I'm worried about it, and what would be a good suggestion. I mean, other than rebuilding the pier, which I think is the only option from what I can tell.